interview with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. And this is a man who's been broadcasting giant for decades, Mr. Charlie Rose.
I see where we have Mr. Oliver last. It took me 25 years to receive a Peabody. It took John Oliver about 6 months. I'm remembering that tonight. I'm also remembering the fact that he really is a journalist, even though he's a comedian, even though he came out of comedy out of Cambridge. And when I turn on last week tonight with him, I know that he's going to talk some sense about the issues around us. The reason that his show is so good is because John has hired some of the best investigative journalists out there. And those investigative journalists make sense out of the news, and they tell us things that we don't know. They take complex topics and they ground them and cover them in a way that connects. It's what he did with net neutrality fight, that fight, which was complex, and he helped us understand it in the days after his show. The FCC had 45,000 comments about what he was doing about net neutrality. It's what he did when he explained the effects of our drone wars in Yemen and Pakistan by having young boys talk about being afraid of days with clear blue skies. It's what he did with an interview with Edward Snowden and was able to explain to people how NSA and the government should not be allowed to collect the metadata on certain pictures of our anatomy. It's a show that provides comic relief. Who doesn't want to be hit in the face with a flying salmon? But it also does more than that. It makes us think and imagine a way forward. Take a look at this.
Net neutrality.
Net neutrality.
Net neutrality.
Yes, net neutrality. The only two words that promise more boredom in the English language are featuring Sting. And net neutrality is actually hugely important. Essentially, it means that all data has to be treated equally, no matter who creates it. It's why the internet is a weirdly level playing field. And startups can supplant established brands. That's how Facebook supplanted MySpace, which supplanted Friendster, which supplanted actually having any friends. Do you remember physically having friends? It was awful. You couldn't tap people's faces to make them go away. Recently, Comcast was negotiating with Netflix. This graph shows Netflix download speeds on various providers. That black line plummeting downwards was their speed on Comcast during the negotiation. See if you can guess when Netflix agreed to Comcast demands. I'll give you a hint. It's right there. That has all the ingredients of a mob shakedown. That's why advocates should not be talking about protecting net neutrality. They shouldn't even use that phrase. They should call it preventing cable company fuckery.
I'm honored to be here to introduce John Oliver, but to know him is to know that he cares as much about the news as any journalist that I know, but he has a way to bring home a serious point with great humor. Here to accept the Peabody is John Oliver.
Thank you very much. I didn't hear what Charlie said. I can only assume it was bullshit. Thank you so much for this. I have to thank first, I have to thank Tim Carvell and Liz Stanton who make the show and who are the greatest. They hate compliments almost as much as I do, so this is going to be excruciating. But we really need to thank our whole staff who work incredibly hard to make the show every Sunday, and we're amazingly proud of them. I have to thank Jon Stewart for basically everything. Charlie, thank you. Why not? You're here. And we thank you. This is so kind, and it's a real treat. And we will try and work hard to not make you regret this any more than I can only assume you already do. Congratulations on completing what I hear is the longest evening of your life. Goodbye.
Really, you guys were all so great. Thank you very much for making me feel welcome. Thank you, and congratulations. Have a good night.